about a week or so back, Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend, or baby daddy, whatever, were having a discussion about taking this so-called baby that they have to Disney. If you remember, Gypsy had bought this huge top-of-the-line Disney vacation package because they were going to go this year, 2026, at Christmas time. And I recall some time back, this might have even been before she had this supposed baby, if she had a baby. And she was saying that, she never would force like Disney princesses on this child or nothing because her mom forced all this Disney on her. And it's clear to see that Gypsy Rose has always been obsessed with Disney princesses and still is to this day. She has an obsession with them. So anyways, her and Ken were talking about this on a live, but like I said, maybe about a week or so back. And Ken said, he thinks that they should postpone taking Aurora to Disney until she's older, to where she'll, remember it, be able to enjoy it more. And of course, Gypsy, well, she will enjoy it now, in the moment. Let's just think about her enjoying it now, in the moment, this and that. I think it's not a matter of she wants to take Aurora. She wants to go there. So she made a post on over on the YT, and she said, after some thought, we decided to postpone our vacation to Disney World in December until Aurora is a little older. What age did you take your children to Disney? And what did they like best about it? I think I've been there one time. My youngest was 3. He doesn't remember it. I think he didn't even enjoy it in the moment, like she says. I didn't enjoy it. It's so much walking. It's so hot. There's really nothing. I mean, if you're a big Disney fan, I suppose it's a great thing. But, so that's that. And I wonder, will she be able to get any of this money back? Because she had received these bracelets in the mail and everything, so she had put down quite a chunk of money on these vacations. I don't know how that works. Now, she's talking about this. Now, this is her other thing she's talking about. She says, a quick clarification regarding our copyright notice. We've seen some confusion about what our copyright notice means, so I wanted to clear it up. You do not need a trademark to own the rights to your original YouTube videos. Under U.S. copyright law, the moment you create and record original content, you automatically own the copyright to that work. Well, hello, if you make it, it's yours. A trademark protects a brand name, logo, or business identity, not the video itself. I think most of us know what a trademark is. If you remember, not too long ago, Gypsy was trying to actually trademark her name, as if, it's this huge brand or something. And just recently, that's what I think provoked her to make this post. Just recently, she got denied for the trademark on her name, because it's not a brand or nothing. She's not a brand. You can't just trademark a name. I can't go and say, hey, I want to trademark my name. No, because I'm not like $1 million company or anything. But anyway, she says, our copyright notice is simply there to remind viewers that our videos are our original work and are protected by copyright law. It is not a claim that we have trademarked every video we create. Small clips used for commentary or other transformative purposes may qualify as fair use under the law. Does it sound like ChatGPT to anybody else? However, channels that directly re-upload our videos or substantial portions of them without permission are not creating original content. Those types of uploads may violate copyright, and we reserve the right to submit copyright takedown requests or strikes when appropriate. This is not a personal attack. This is business. I disagree with Gypsy. A lot of times it is a personal attack, in my opinion, with her, because she doesn't like when people speak out against her. So she wants to automatically try to strike people, try to get their channels taken down. It's ridiculous. If you're not on her side, she wants to do everything she can to take you down. This is business. No, it's personal with her. We follow YouTube's policies and copyright guidelines, and we simply ask others to do the same. Every video on our channel represents hours of filming and editing. Hours of filming and editing. She just made this day in the life of her stay-at-home mom the other day. 7 minutes. She got up, made the bed, folded some sheets, put a crib sheet on the crib mattress, cuddled with the baby, and cleaned up the toys. That's what she got out of hours of filming? Where was making the baby's food? Where was taking the baby outside for a walk? Where was, getting dinner ready for when your man got home from work? That's what you got out of hours of filming and editing. Okay. I personally spend a great deal of time editing our content. I don't believe it. And it's disheartening to see that work copied and re-uploaded by others. We appreciate everyone who watches, supports, and respects creators' work. Thank you for understanding and for helping support original content. And then she has this copyright notice there, and then she shows some screenshots from Google about YouTube creators own the rights and copyright, and you don't need a trademark to own your content, and just a bunch of garbage. She's so much smarter than everybody again, but you can clearly tell that the whole thing was written by ChatGPT, because she's not going to transformative, and no. We all know Gypsy doesn't use words like that. She's not the brightest bulb. We all know that. Then she talks about, we're gearing up for the big birthday celebration, apparently. July is officially my month. This is my time to celebrate my growth, my journey, and the woman I've become. I'm stepping into another year older with gratitude, confidence, and excitement for what's ahead. Birthday, July 27th. Who here is a July birthday? Comment below. Now, why does she feel the need to announce her birthday, July 27th? Is this where the grift begins? Where she's hoping for gifts and sent to her in her P.O. box, and virtual gifts and this and that? I mean, what? July 27th. This was posted on the 1st. 26 days ahead, we're already announcing our birthday that's weeks away. And I mean, she's going to be 30-something years old. Birthdays aren't that big of a deal when you get to that age, so I don't get it. And then she has this picture of some mountains or something, and there's a quote on it. It says, "Sometimes you've got to take a big step back to see the full picture." Okay, I'm rather confused about that. But besides for this little bit of stuff here she's given us on YT, she's been rather quiet lately. And like I said, I think it all comes down to she got caught in yet another lie. Now that it's come out that she really did have cancer. There's more evidence coming out all the time disproving her whole narrative of Dee Dee and the Munchausen syndrome by proxy. And it's getting disproved more and more every day. And I also think that she's kind of bothered lately that she's not top dog anymore. Everybody isn't talking about her case. We're seeing more of this, the girl that, Taylor's her last name, I think, Reagan Taylor, something like that. The Maternal Instinct, from the documentary Maternal Instinct, where she stole the baby out of the belly of the pregnant woman. And we're seeing tons of coverage on Mackenzie Shirilla. So Gypsy, I don't think she's too happy about this, because she wants to be the #1 schmurderer of social media. So that's about all I got for you today. I'm sure we'll have more, because Gypsy's always up to something.